Hey, Larry!
Hey, Miles!
He's over there somewhere. Ready to go?
Getting there.
All right, well then, hurry up. Ain't got all day.
Keep your fur on.
Daylight's a burning. So today, we're cleaning up the garage a little bit because it's I won't say it's a disaster, but it needs a little bit of cleaning before we can put the van in the garage to do the mechanical before we actually start the build. So, yeah, there's that. Larry, what's taking you so long?
Keep your fur on. I'm getting there.
Got a little bit of snow out on the ground. Keep your fur on. Alrighty. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Close it up. Let's give it the proverbial whirl or look around. I think we need some light, Larry.
All right.
All right. Well, get some light on in there.
Oh, bloody good.
I know. It's not so bad. Well, we're gonna clean this stuff up just in a little bit. It's gonna take us a little while. So I'm gonna put us into time-lapse mode. Ah! Light! Will you look at that?
Heat too.
Yeah, probably. I don't want to freeze my knickers off. Not that they ain't got... I'm gonna leave that one right there. Good Christ, what is that? That's the heater.
It's the heater.
Good Lord Almighty. That's a jet engine. That's a jet engine.
Yeah, I repurposed it.
I can see that, Mr. Larry. Hey.
It didn't have enough power, so I rewired it.
I see I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this guy. All right, I'm gonna set us down and do some time lapse. Other than that, you kids sitting by, and we'll clean up the place, clean up the joint. One more. Yeah, it needs a good cleaning. We'll get some cleaning going on. Hey, let me put us down right about here. You know, Larry, I'm thinking a magic trick would be rather helpful right about now. Here we go. Yeah, all right, let's leave that right there. 1, 2, 3. Magic! Ain't that the coolest thing since sliced bread? Larry's probably gonna ask me, Miles, can we put it back the way it was? And the answer to that question is, fuck no. All right. See? Lovely space to work in. So you're probably wondering what these two things are on the floor. Well, that is the pneumatic lift. What do we need a lift for? Hydraulic lift. Larry says, hydraulic. It's not pneumatic, it's a hydraulic lift. Like I said, you know, I know Dick. So anyways, you're probably wondering what those are for. Well, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive the van in. It's going to live right in between those two things, and we're going to slide those right under it, and then hydraulically lift the van up so that we can do God knows what to it. Basically, look at the undercarriage, make sure that everything is sound, as well as take a wheel or two off and make sure that the brakes, the disc brakes, and the brake pads are all inspection worthy. And why on earth do we need to do that? Well, long story short, to make a very, very long story short, and for this we need Mr. Larry over here, because he's gonna explain a piece of this. But where I come from in Massachusetts, and when I moved to California, it's pretty much the same thing. It was the order of operation is when you buy a vehicle, you are to get a license plate first and then an inspection sticker. Here in Missouri for the rest of you. Here in Missouri, it is the polar opposite of that. It is getting an inspection sticker first. We have to pass the inspection. So what we're going to do when we bring the van in is we're going to do a 10 or 12 point inspection piece, basically making sure that everything works, all the lights, the horn works, the brakes, they all work, so that when we take it to the inspection place, they don't go, not. So instead, we're going to do that work here and then take it there and then have them do the inspection piece. Then we have to take it to the DOR. Why are we taking it? Why are we taking it to the DOR? Here's why. Because in this state, according to Mr. Larry, it's not a Department of Revenue, DOR stands for Department of Revenue. In California and Massachusetts, it's the RMV or the DMV, which would stand for Department of Motor Vehicles or Registry of Motor Vehicles in Massachusetts. Well, here in Missouri, the Department of Revenue handles all of that. So I'll let Larry explain this, because I got news for you. I'm still a little unclear on this one, so I'll let Larry explain this.
Okay, so here, as Miles said, all of this is handled by the Department of Revenue, which in a moment you'll understand why. You get your vehicle inspected first, for which you pay a fee. Then you take that and your title and you go to the Department of Revenue that handles vehicle titles, vehicle registrations, driver's licenses, and everything, all for which they end up charging a fee. We go see the nice ladies at the DOR, and then Miles will apply for a title, have one to do, so he pays full sales tax. Have anything that he was paying personal property tax on, we have to pay personal property tax on
cows, pigs, and chickens. He's not kidding.
So you go to the county assessor, issues the waiver that you then...
And that, my friends, is the long-winded explanation of how I'm going to get my vehicle to the point where I can build it. All right, I'm going to go get the van. You clean up a little bit, and I'll honk the horn to open the doors a little bit.
You got it.
Okay. All right. I have very little gas. Good Lord. It's in the shop. Unbelievable. Absolutely unfriggin' believable. Wow. I just gotta say, this is really cool. It's actually here. I'm a little surprised. I mean, this is like weeks in the making to make this happen, to get to this point where this is here. We're like this close to like making my dream a reality. It's so friggin' cool. I can't see straight. Wow. Yay! All right, I'm done now. Whew, that is a lot. The van. It's in here. Look, it's in the garage. Wait, right there with Mr. Larry. It's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that right there. This is a lot. We will pick you up when we're doing the inspection cleanup, if we're gonna call it that. And that will basically wrap up the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time, your patience, and your patronage. What you're seeing right there is my list of patrons and Patreon supporters. I just want to point out a very heartfelt thank you very much to those people that have already donated to the project, because it is making my life that much easier and making this a lot much simpler. So if you'd like to help out the channel, help me out, and help build this tiny little toy, that would be really cool if you could give a brother a helping hand. Gifts, cash, money, Patreon supporters, it's all good, baby, it all spans. All right, That said, that is enough for today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere on the road. Bye!